After having a couple of days where I played Halo Reach, which is one of my favorite Halo video games, I decided to jump back in it with a little Startrek Online. This video will be airing on the 14th of June or the 21st of June, not sure which. And as always, other than me making wordy dirds in my gameplay, I don't speak a lot. I make funny faces at the screen from time to time. And as always, until next time, live long and prosper. Yeah. I don't. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for a...
The Kintari and Lukari governments have begun work on a joint colonial site in the Dranur system. The Empire has been assisting both groups on this project, as have other Alliance members. I want you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. The Zenkethi have been active in sectors near Dranur, and both the Lukari and Kintari have clashed with them in the past. Dranur itself has little tactical value, but the Zenkethi are known to carry a grudge. Keep that colony safe. Serve the Empire well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Dranur system. Construction of the colony vary. The anomaly orbits both the planet and its moon, and appears to be stable. It's also very disruptive to long-range sensors. The USS Challenger's team has been very helpful. They've installed several planetary defense systems and provided a number of modular building units for use at the colony site. Captain LaForge is standing by on the challenge.
Good to see you. I hope the not only does it cause sensors to behave erratically, but it seems to create a limited sort of cloaking field, both for the planet and the moon. Captain Kumarke and I have been collecting data on the anomaly, but...
Let's begin with a system scan. I've seen some strange data at that level.
Same here. It'll be good to get some more eyes on this.
Curious. It isn't just our sensors, Captain LaForge.
Agreed. Let's calibrate sensors inside the anomaly. It might cut down on the interference.
Very well. I've indicated an ideal area. Let's try again there. We're making progress, but I can't completely filter the sensor noise.
Let's study those asteroids. There could be clues in how the anomaly affects them.
How peculiar. This material isn't orbiting, it's just drifting.
S-type asteroids, mostly iron and silicates. Nothing out of the ordinary.
One of our emitters is giving some strange readings. Let's take a closer look.
Looks like the emitter relays are offline. We'll need to realign them.
Well done. I'd like to run a spectral analysis at the indicated area.
Let's send a probe to the moon and collect some data on long-term anomaly exposure.
Agreed. But we'll need to get closer to the moon first.
Okay, we have some good data to work with here.
Our science teams have extensive facilities on Dranur. They can help.
Sounds good. I'll see you planet-side. I'm eager to show you the progress we've made here. We've done a lot in a short period of time, and I think you'll be...
Have you picked out your laptop yet?
Huh?
I can go ahead and get your laptop for you.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna wait.
Why?
I'll wait.
They probably got stuff on sale now.
They do, but I can wait.
Okay.
I'm waiting. I gotta.
Welcome to the con. Kumarke was just telling me a bit about some recent energy tech improvements. Let's take a look around. As an engineer,
Welcome. I'm Kajima, one of the industrial designers. Our colony may be fairly new, but we've already accomplished a great deal. I hope you find our work here interesting. We're trying to build an industrial infrastructure while respecting Lucari design recommendations. It's, let's say, challenging. For instance, they've included considerable xenoscaping. They're committed to incorporating native plant life into the design spaces. It takes considerable effort, but it does mean that our structures are less susceptible to invasive problems with local plant life.
Dranure's quite the hidden paradise, don't you think?
We only needed a minimum level of terraforming here.
The fusion of Lucari and Kentari technology has been very effective.
Our integrated tech output continues to impress. This display will confirm that. As you can see, our energy grid uses an array of natural power sources.
This is the first of many hydropower sites on Dranure. Beautiful, isn't it?
Quite a sight, isn't it? I'm surveying the output as part of setting up hydropower here. My lungs were damaged by toxic gases on New Kentar. It's made me more conscious of the need to regulate the pollution that we generate, and more appreciative of what we have here. I'd eyeball this at a base of 3 kilowatts, which doesn't seem like much until you consider that there are falls like this all over the coast. They seem to be active year-round. Now, the challenge will be to capture that energy without disrupting the ecosystem.
Come upstairs. There's an excellent view of the colony grounds. The beauty of this world will survive only if we work to preserve and protect it. Let's head up to the science lab. They're working on some exciting projects.
As you can see, we've made considerable progress here.
Indeed. I'm quite proud of our achievements.
There's more to be done, but the foundation we've laid is solid.
Fair warning, our researchers can be a bit eccentric. We should be able to get results from one of the lab consoles here.
Ah, we've been expecting you. You've sent a good deal of interesting data.
Thank you, my dear.
Funny. My ocular implants are picking up a noticeable amount of germanium.
Ah, we do have a few of the crystals here. Oh, strictly for study, of course. Don't worry. The anomaly prevents outside scans from detecting them. Oh, they're very safe down here. Here, I'll show you.
You brought those here, despite the danger they present?
This was the best way to study them. We needed the lab's facilities.
Oh, besides, we were just gonna take them back to the moon when we finished.
Just a moment. I'm getting a message.
Captain Kamarke, Zenkethi's ships have just entered the system. They're firing an unknown projectile at the moon. It's some kind of proto-matter torpedo.
A proto-matter torpedo? That's not good.
Their ships are turning toward the planet. If they have a torpedo, they may be able to hit us from orbit.
The Zenkethi are ruthless. We need to ready our defenses. Why now? Why are they so interested in these crystals?
The crystals! They're hatching? Zenkethi are turning toward the planet. They're heading for us.
We need to get the colony's defenses online right now. I can tap into their comms from here. Hold on.
That cargo is blocking the way. Head down to the beach and around.
We're still tapped into Zenkethi comms.
Increase your efforts. Eliminate the defenses at once.
Captain Paul, beam down for ground assault. Purge the Dransuli.
It shall be done, Admiral. Turn off your defenses or be destroyed.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Are you here to bomb us, or to eradicate this swarm?
There are only a few Dransuli here. Let's clear this place and be done.
50 credits has burned sheds and scales again. You're on. Don't let me down. Keep your scales on. These little slobbies are pretty tenacious. Which? The bugs or the colonists? Oh,
The Dransuli infestation has been... Let me check my scanner. The infestation...
I've got bills to pay, so it's best for me to just wait a few.
We're still tapped into Zenkethi comms.
Admiral, this planet poses no threat. I witness its complete purge.
No, your place, Captain. We will follow protocols. Am I clear?
Advocating for peace.
Choose your side.
Zenkethi must be terrified of these Transuni. They're willing to commit genocide to eliminate them, and Zenkethi don't see. Fortunately, some of the Zenkethi are willing to see reason. Things could have been a lot worse if Captain Parr hadn't intervened on our behalf. For now, we need to let the Alliance know what we've learned here. Safe travels.
So, the crystals the Zenkethi have been destroying are actually eggs. Interesting. The Zenkethi would not risk so much if they didn't have reason to fear these creatures, and Zenkethi do not frighten easily. We will monitor the worlds we know of that contain these eggs. If these aliens are a threat to the Empire, I want to be ready for them. Finally, I've spoken with officials in both the Lukari and Kintari governments. They're going to proceed at Dranur despite the incident. We will continue to assist them in this endeavor and protect them from any Zenkethi reprisals. Serve the Empire well.
Congratulations, General.
Imperial intelligence believes a Zenkethi attack on an Alliance world could happen very soon. Their new protomatter torpedoes can end billions of lives in moments once such a cowardly attack begins. Unacceptable! We've spotted several Zenkethi fleet groups on the moon in the Alpha Quadrant. I'm assigning you to patrol an area near one of those groups. If they launch a protomatter attack, I want you in position to put a stop to it, and the Zenkethi who fired it. Serve the Empire well. Our scouts have found an... Our scouts have found an attack element of the Zenkethi fleet.
The Zenkethi fleet is in your sector. An unfortunate loss. The battle is not over. Sankethi forces have been spotted near your location. Intercept them as soon as you can. We believe...
This is Captain Kumarke. We're on our way to assist you.
Why do you chase us away?
All right. We'll handle the torpedoes while you stop the Sankethi.
You will not stop us. We will prevail.
Kern and I will arrive soon, despite the curses of our chief engineers. If warp cores were as fragile as they say, we would move through space at the speed of a legless targ. In the meantime, the Sankethi cowards are targeting another defenseless, inhabited world. You will be that planet's sword and shield. Fight!
Go ahead. We'll We'll secure things here and join you shortly.
Captain Parr has defected to the Alliance. She's revealed the next...
So, the Tenkethi have set their sights on Bajor. Dishonorable Bakhtag. I fought and bled many times over DS9 and Bajor. I would not let them fall to the Dominion, or the Breen, or the Cardassians, and I will not let them fall to the Tenkethi. Soon we will fight, side by side, in honorable battle. You made it. Good.
Glad you could make it. We've put together a...
The time for battle is upon us. Fight well, and with honor. Qapla'!
They're They're launching protomatter torpedoes.
This is Sergeant Minna. Keep the torpedoes to us. Keep those infected ships off of us. If you can. Alliance forces, this is Commander Sarish Minute on DS9. That assault hit us pretty hard. We might not make it through another without some critical repairs. I need some assistance in engineering. I want the station ready to face the... Repair crews are safely aboard. Thanks for...
Battle station. The enemy is upon us. Destroy this Alliance film while we prepare the third phase war.
beam onto the Zinkethi battle station and shut down their launch systems. We'll do what we can to keep their fleet busy while you're there.
The unique Zinkethi ships are closing! Enemy transport detected! All hands, recall order! All ships! This is General Kern! Fire at will! Weapons control is in that room, just ahead. Zinkethi used short-range transporters instead of turbo boosts. Our business is here. Let's move. Surprised to see me, Butcher? Let's finish this. We have an unwanted guest. Finish him off quickly. Enemy target. Get away from that console, Rockway! Get away from that console, Rockway! They know we're here. Good. Secure those consoles. Get away from that console, Rockway! I'm You tried to end me once before. It won't go any better this time. Get away from that console, Rockway! One to go. Get to it while you can. Get away from that console, Rockway! Your big skull will make a fine trophy. You fight like a Klingon. Will you die like one as well? Get away from that console, Rockway! Clever. They rerouted their weapons control to the command deck. Zenwarum fought well. But he won't be coming back from that.
Captain, not Paul.
Captain Ford! Traitor! It's a mutiny!
The Admiral walks the path of madness! He must be stopped! Captain Parr, I see you walk the path of betrayal with one of our most hated enemies, the Butcher himself. Oh, who in the Alliance would hear us? The Federation? The Klingons? Both are enemies to us. One too compassionate and the other too honorable to end millions in order to save untold trillions. Or perhaps the Romulans? A race clinging to life, trapped in the shadow of their former glory, forever under the boot. You and Zengrabu were my best captain's net. Today I lost both of you.
This crusade is unjust, and the battle is lost. It's over. Stand down now, or we will strike you down without hesitation.
Surrender, Admiral, or fight if you have the time.
Do you really think the conflict will end here, now? Fools, all of you! Enough! Hey, computer, open a fleet-wide channel. All hands, this is the Admiral. An armistice has been reached. Effective immediately. Stand down. Enjoy your victory.
I will ensure the Admiral honors the peace. See to it that your people honor it as well.
Alpha Team reporting. The command deck is locked down.
This is Beta Team. Commencing operation now.
Victory belongs to us!
Incoming data from planets targeted by the Zenkethi. Something's happening.
Show us, Lucari! Show us the price of your meddling!
Patching it through.
Impossible. And yet, those ships, like something of legend. They belong to the Herc. We must return to our ships immediately. I know them. The greatest enemy to ever challenge the Empire. The Herc. So, this is the doom the Zenkethi speak of. The enemy they'd kill billions to stop. The Herc are our greatest foe. An enemy that invaded Kronos over 1,000 years ago. No other enemy came so close to ending us. Not even the Iconians. For Klingons, they are the monsters of legend. We thought they were extinct. There is lore about the Herc using caretakers, bred to prepare worlds for the return of their masters. I believe what the Zenkethi call Dransuli are those creatures. Wherever they were, the Herc were there as well, sleeping, waiting to return, to attack. And now, Recommendations? We fight! There is no honorable alternative. All of our lore tells us that the Herc will attack without fear, without hesitation. If Bajor is to survive, we must meet the Herc in battle.
Many a Klingon has dreamed of battle with the Herc to test themselves as Kalis once did.
DS9 is under attack!
This is Captain Methpa, speaking for the Zenkethi forces. All ships, target the Dransuli vessels!
Dransuli are everywhere! Wake up! Abandon ship! Abandon ship!
No, that's a woman, bro. Eject! Do it now!
We've lost shields. DS9 is taking heavy damage.
We give our lives for Bajor!
DS9 has been disabled.
Deep Space Nine, this is Martok.
Scout's down! We're in trouble here!
The Herc are coming in fast. They're hard to hit.
Alliance forces, this is Captain Methpa. A large number of enemy vessels are converging on our position, and we are still defenseless from the previous battle. We need your support so we can safely evacuate. We face a common...
Comms are back, but nearly everything else is offline here.
Fight to the end!
moment. We're picking up something here. Looks like the wormhole can't get a clear reading. Our sensor arrays are pretty...
Kalis didn't have the Dominion to deal with. We battled the Herd. This complicates matters.
Are they attacking? Dominion vessels, commence attack on the host. And remember, victory is life.
What? The Dominion is on our side?
Die with honor for Kalis, for the Empire!
Alliance forces. As always, I live to serve the Founders. I realize the concept of such a selfless...
We have to talk.
I know that chick. He's called Odo. He used to run security for DS9. And now he's here, in command of a Dominion fleet. Impressive entrance. Whatever this is about, it isn't a matter to be taken lightly. If Odo has something to say, it would be foolish not to listen. The return of both the Dominion and the Herc is no coincidence. I suspect we'll be seeing each other again very soon.
I just have to
The Zencathi attack on Bajor is madness. There are no signs of those crystal eggs there. Perhaps their mad leader wanted vengeance for all of the defeats he has suffered at our hands. And that is just the first of our problems. The return of the Herc is a shockwave running through the heart of the Empire. And the Dominion's return is most suspicious indeed. It is unwise to take an overture from the Founders lightly. I will send envoys to DS9 to find the truth of things. If the Dominion intend to shatter the peace, I would know of it, and meet them in glorious battle. Serve the Empire well.
Congratulations, General.
Captain Neth-Par has turned herself into authorities at Deep Space Nine. She is the Zenkethi officer who delivered vital military intelligence to the Alliance prior to the assault on Bajor. Captain Parr is now actively seeking asylum and claims to have more tactical information for us. I want you to debrief the captain and determine the nature of this new information, if possible. Serve the Empire well.
The first city. Alright, and without further ado, this is where we'll leave off, and as always, live long and prosper.